High-speed broadband is essential for the delivery of e-services in Donegal, particularly on mobile devices. It's essential that we have high-speed broadband availability.
Our family moved from the city of Tampere to rural municipality Isojoki to renovate an old log house and make our dreams come true. Our dreams include, for example, some sheep, chicken, and other things. We founded a company that is specialized in electronic financial management. All the customer files are in the cloud. The first thing we purchased was a fiber optic connection, and only after that we started to renovate the house.
The area I represent has fundamentally two industries, which is farming and tourism. We don't have either the mobile connectivity or the fiber optic connectivity at the minute, and it's impacting on business, it's impacting on families, it's impacting on friends of mine who've gone to university, who would love to come back, settle in the Sperrins and raise their family there. They could work from home 2 or 3 days a week and go to the office, but they can't do that because that option doesn't exist.
Here in Kaleva's milk farm and in other milk farms as well, fiber optic connection is vital because all the information sent and received is in electronic form. We have had fiber optic connection over 7 years, and it has been absolutely needed because of its speed and other benefits. The old connection was slow and unreliable. Therefore, fiber was definitely a good purchase.
The use of broadband on my farm now is becoming more and more important as we go on. There's more and more agencies and companies out there providing services towards us on the internet, and it's becoming a fantastic asset and a management tool on my farm. I had a problem with one of my machines on the farm, and I just googled that problem to see what it would come up, and it sent me to a farm in England, a farmer's chat room, and it was fantastic. The information on there was telling me exactly what the problem was and how much it should cost to fix it, and basically it was a great bit of information to get.
Well, we've had a work-at-home program now for over 10 years, and nearly 20% of our population of staff work exclusively from home and have a flexible arrangement. The availability of high-speed broadband is critical to the ongoing development of our business. We're currently going through a program of instituting corporate social media, more video on demand, telepresence, instant messaging. For employees to really enjoy that and participate with their teams in a dispersed work environment, they really do need high-speed connectivity to be able to leverage that.
The high-definition equipment that we use, the cameras and the editing equipment all function on a tapeless, file-based workflow. So by having a stable and high-speed broadband service, we can offer a very reliable service and compete with companies who are based in cities.
Well, a part of my constituency is a rural part of Derry, and actually runs along the border with Donegal. The same issue applies on both sides of the border, and there's a lack of high-speed broadband in those areas, and that causes major problems. We're trying to encourage people in a lot of cases to work from home, start up their own businesses, be entrepreneurial. We can't actually do that properly if that connection doesn't exist.
Every year we bring thousands of guests to Harvey's Point, and those guests have high expectations. Our challenge is to exceed those expectations all the time. In years gone by, people would have picked up a complimentary newspaper to keep up to date with current events, but nowadays people are more inclined to pick up a smart pad or an iPhone or a laptop just to browse the news or check how things are going. And frankly, we think that if we had a strong broadband connection, we would meet those demands.
Regional fiber optic network is important to me because I can give business consultation through video conferencing easily and fast, covering the whole country. The biggest benefit for me has been the decrease in traveling time and traveling expenses into 1/3. This has enabled me to increase the amount of customer appointments by 30%.
Part of the problem is with depopulation, so our schools and that are affected, and we have a number of islanders who said that they would be able to move and work from the island, from home, if they had a proper broadband service. For example, distance learning and education. We have a secondary school which it'll enable maybe additional subjects to be taught in the school. The health services as well are very important for the island, and we have trialled a study with the health service executive on the provision of health services through video links. But for that we need high-speed broadband.
It's clear that high-speed broadband allows rural regions to compete with big cities in all areas, from smart working to smart medicine, for instance. High-speed broadband is a means to enable businesses and public organizations to implement new digital uses and applications to gain competitiveness and efficiency.